All right, guys, we're finally here. Let's catch up. Firstly, there's been a new auction record for video game sales. Ready for this? A rare copy of Super Mario Bros. Has sold for over $2 million. Every time I see these articles, I'm like, wow. I mean, I'm never going to sell my Nintendo games because, like, they're mine. But when I'm dead, my kids are going to be really well off. That's just holy smokes, you know? On the note of auctions, Mythbusters are going to be auctioning off all of their props. This is going to go to charity to honor Grant, who unexpectedly passed away last year due to a brain aneurysm. The auction will take place online on August 20th, though you can preview some of the items ahead of time, which again is going to charity. So the link's below if you want to support the cause. I just think this is so touching, really. I hope it all goes well. Okay, before we really start, I just want to share some news that got me excited. They're making a new Buffy the Vampire Slayer novel. So it's going to be coming out at the beginning of next year. And as I'm reading about it, though, it's about Willow's daughter who's training to become a witch, and she's the next chosen one as a Slayer. It just sounds like it's going to be good. I'm a huge fan, so I'm nerding out right now. And this one's called In Every Generation. Even the title's mint. Just can't wait for this one. Okay, let's really kick off with some Pokemon. Firstly, check out the latest merch at the Pokemon Center. They're making skateboards now, and they even come with like a certificate so you can say that it's yours. I kind of love them. I'm almost tempted to just grab one of these. And you can find these online now. More in Pokemon, and I'm stoked for this. Pokemon Snap had its first update, which enters 3 new locations as well as 20 new Pokemon. So you can get the update now. More in updates, Pokemon Unite has brought on Gardevoir. I still struggle with these. So they are going to be in the game now. And also just a reminder that you can grab the Zeraora freebie until the end of the month. These names, man, seriously. Now let's talk about Pokemon Go for a sec. Like we talked about, Niantic reverted some of their COVID bonuses that they were giving out. I said it was a bad idea, and sure enough, when it happened after Pokemon Go Fest, and of course there was major backlash from players, which obviously this isn't the time to be bringing people closer together with COVID on the rise. There was even a one-day boycott where players didn't play the game, and it was called Pokemon No Day. It got a little out of control. So Niantic did respond to this. So they're saying that they've heard the fans and they'll be working towards making improvements. So quoting the company's response, they say, "We have heard your input loud and clear, and so to address the concerns you have raised, we are taking the following actions. We are assembling an internal cross-functional team to develop proposals designed to preserve our mission of inspiring people to explore the world together, while also addressing specific concerns that have been raised regarding interaction distance." Because, yeah, one of those things was they doubled the distance from Pokestops, right? Which is, that's good. Let's keep social distancing. So to continue, we will share the findings of this task force by the next in-game season change, which is September 1st. As part of this procedure, we will also be reaching out to community leaders in the coming days to join us in this dialogue. So it doesn't really sound wholly promising to me because we still have a whole nother month to find out just what they're going to do about it. I mean, they could have just reverted it again, but now I guess we'll wait. So anyways, in some better Pokemon Go news, the second Ultra Unlock began yesterday, and this was the reward from Pokemon Go Fest. And then the upcoming Community Day is going to be on the 15th, where we're going to see Eevee featured, as well as Shiny Eevee, of course, so plenty of opportunities to get the evolutions. And then the last Ultra Unlock begins on August 20th, and apparently Hoopa is making more trouble. So I better see Hoopa at the end of this time. That's twice Niantic's pissed us off this month. Moving past the drama, last Pokemon announcement is actually going to bring us into streaming. So there's a live action Pokemon TV series that is going to be in the works at Netflix. It said the style is going to be much like Detective Pikachu, where they're CGI, which is kind of obvious. That's probably how it would work. So this is all just new news. So there's going to be more to come on that. So there's some good Pokemon news. So in upcoming streaming, the new Dexter finally has a release date, which will be November 7th. And there's also a teaser trailer below if you want to check it out. Another upcoming show that finally has a release date. We've been waiting for this one. The Lord of the Rings finally wrapped up filming this week, and it will premiere on Amazon in September of 2022. More in upcoming films. We've got a new trailer for Ghostbusters Afterlife, which we've been following so closely in this household. And everybody's getting really jazzed about the end of the trailer, so you can check that out below. So after I recorded the video, I'm sitting out here and I'm like, I didn't mention this, did I? And no, I didn't. I looked and no, I didn't. So, anyways, there's a new trailer for Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage, and this trailer is a must see because it confirms something that I've been asking about, which is Shriek. I loved the comics. I don't know if you read the comics or not, but he had a couple followers there, so it kind of confirmed. Anyways, just check out the trailer below and enjoy the rest of the video. Another trailer I'm going to share with you, even though I don't think it's really relevant anymore, but The Walking Dead has a new trailer for its final season, which I will put below. A more exciting trailer that's been taking a while is Stranger Things 4, which of course you'll find below. After many COVID delays, we'll finally see this come out in 22. There's no specific date yet, but we will definitely see it this upcoming year. I hope. In new movies, Jungle Cruise came to theaters this last Friday, as well as Disney Plus, and the new Suicide Squad movie came to theaters just yesterday, as well as HBO Max. And then upcoming this week is the Free Guy movie with Ryan Reynolds. Looks pretty alright, and this will come to theaters on the 13th. There's also a new teaser for the American Horror Story double feature, which is set to premiere on August 25th, which, yes, you will find that below. So a new Disney series in the works is Marvel's Hawkeye, which has an official release date for November 24th. And again, you can see the trailer below. Another new Disney project in the works is there's talks about them making a new Haunted Mansion film. I'm kind of on the fence about this one because Eddie Murphy is where it's at, and it really just wasn't that long ago, but I mean, I guess with it being a haunted house, you could really have like any story, any family. So I guess we'll see what happens with that. Once I know, you'll know too. One more Disney teaser I want to share with you guys is the latest addition to Disney parks. The Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser is a 2-day hotel experience that I guess is an experience like no other. However, this 2-night adventure will cost more than $5,000. So I suggest saving up now before its opening in spring. Last in Disney streaming, there is a Halloween Lego Star Wars special that they're making, and it's going to hit Disney Plus on October 1st. But I just love Halloween specials, so I just had to share that announcement with you guys. They're so much fun. So when we get a trailer, I'll post it. On the note of all this Disney, you guys may have heard of Scarlett Johansson suing Disney. So basically, she's hitting them for streaming the movie too soon. I guess they were supposed to give a theater window, which they didn't. They put it like directly to Disney alongside the theater release. So now this potentially cost the actress over $50 million in losses, right? She could have earned more at the box office. And so I guess there was some kind of agreement that they had where this wouldn't happen. So now she's suing for them, breaching the agreement. Man, just what a mess. But honestly, like in my opinion, they really do need to give cinemas a chance to rebuild. When they started talking about this 45-day window, I was all for it. I just think that, this is just another way to support businesses. The theaters are failing, if you guys didn't know that. If Disney didn't know that, they're really struggling to stay afloat through COVID. So shame on you, Disney, and I hope she wins. You go, girl. So let's get back to it. Another upcoming series being talked about is Waterworld, and this sounds really freaking cool. So this has been taken on by Universal, and it's said to be a continuation from the movie, and it's going to take place 2 decades later. I think it's going to do really well today, and I'm pretty excited to see what they make of it. So hopefully we'll hear more soon. Another project from Universal is the trilogy for The Exorcist. This is a really big deal. It was one of the biggest horror movies of all time. Also, I right away, I couldn't help but wonder, is the curse going to be on this set too? Like, are we going to hear some stuff? I can't wait to read more, and of course, I'll give you guys the scoop. Another movie confirmed is the prequel for The Hunger Games, which will begin production next year. I believe it's going to be called The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which is what the book was called, but there's still a lot to be announced on that, so we'll see. Next in streaming, which is kind of streaming relevant, but check it out. I'm stoked for Marvel's What If, and I just wanted to show you guys what Hasbro is teasing. I just think these would look good on my dresser. And I just want to remind you guys, the show kicks off on August 11th on Disney, of course, and I've been informed that there is a season 2 in the works. Another exciting movie that's yet to be titled is Tony Hawk's documentary, which I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet. I didn't even know that there wasn't one yet. Like, shouldn't there have already been one? So in this documentary, it's going to tell the story of his life and how his career came to be, which is really cool. Really? We don't have one already, though? So when I hear more, I'll definitely share with you guys. One last trailer I want to share with you guys is season 2 for Animaniacs. I watched the first season on Teletoon and it was so good. Like, they really kept it original and it was so good for like the parents and kids to watch. This is definitely one worth checking out if you haven't seen it yet. So you can see the latest below. Okay, one last movie announcement. This is it. We're still catching up here. Oh my god. So this last announcement is good and bad news. So unfortunately, the release of Clifford the Big Red Dog has been delayed indefinitely due to looming concerns over COVID. So Paramount doesn't want to put children at risk as cases continue to rise. Honestly, Paramount, thank you. Like, seriously, thank you for stepping up for this one because it matters and so we can wait. I hope more companies will follow this lead, honestly. Like, we really should promote the importance of safety here. So, I guess if there's more on Clifford, we'll find out soon, right? Okay, now moving on to video games. First in games, we talked about the Playdate orders going live, and it seems like they're already sold out of stock for 2021. Just pretty crazy. I actually didn't expect them to do that good. But you can order ahead for 2022 if you have that kind of patience. So there's the latest on that. Another game thing I want to show you, and I know it's kind of early for this, but look at the 2021 ornaments from Hallmark. It lights up and plays music too. So they've got like Sonic, Pokemon, Donkey Kong, and Zelda even. There's quite a few of them actually, and I have a whole Zelda themed tree actually, so I feel like I need this on my Christmas list. Most of these become available in October, and now you guys know what to get me for Christmas. Also on that Christmas list, I want to show you one more. The new Mario version of the Game of Life. This is already available, so Santa hit me up. Okay, one last one here, and these are games, so it's relevant, and I'm excited. So check out the Tetris board game, straight up. But unfortunately, this is a Target exclusive, but I still have hopes that I can find one. Moving on. Coming to mobile, a new Marvel game, which is an open world game called Marvel Future Revolution, is going to be coming out on August 25th. You're able to pre-register for that now, and if you want to check out the game trailer, you can find that in the description below. Okay, I'm going to get some of the bad news out of the way. So, unfortunately, there's been another delay in Diablo Immortal. So the game, which was expected this year, has now moved to sometime in 2022 so that they can make numerous improvements. Sure, just take all the time you need. What's a few more years, right? Now I got some really good news, actually. Let's flip it around here. So last week, Tribes of Midgard came out to Windows and PlayStation, which has been a really good game so far. But what's even better is what they just did to give back. So take a look. They planted a tree for every giant slate within its initial release, which comes up to 40,000 trees planted. And I just really love when companies do this kind of thing, so I just had to share that. It's awesome. Also, check this game out. Anyway, another upcoming game trailer I want to share is for the new Hot Wheels Unleashed. So that comes out this September, but it features a lot of really neat cars. They're featuring the Batmobile, the DeLorean, and even Kit from Knight Rider. It just looks kind of really fun, so check it out. More on gaming, we've talked about Google Stadia before, and currently they're offering beta testing to YouTubers that allows live stream gaming where people can join in on your live game. I just think this is a unique opportunity for streamers, so if you want to check it out, I put the sign up link below. Another upcoming game announcement, Hades is going to be available on PlayStation and Xbox beginning August 13th. This has been voted one of the best games of the year, so it's really neat that it's going to be across the other platforms now. So you can find that on your platforms this week. Next in games, Nintendo announced Dr. Mario is going to be removed in November due to its lack of popularity. As of now, you can no longer make purchases in the store, and then as of November, you will not be able to launch the game entirely. So if you're still playing, prepare for that. Okay, as always, I like to end it on kind of a weird or crazy note, and this one's just kind of crazy. It's been talked about, so you might have seen this one already, but a man decided to physically alter himself to look more like an orc from Lord of the Rings by cutting off his nose. Are you guys ready for this? Because I can't. Okay, that's dedication, seriously. But this guy is in for a lifetime of problems now. I mean, breathing is going to suck forever. I mean, good job, I think. Well, guys, that's a wrap for this week's Nerd News. As always, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your patience this week. And if you haven't, make sure to subscribe for more nerd news and my latest reactions list. which is a growing thing. There's plenty of content coming, so hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching and stay safe out there.